The space lab at Utah State University plays a big role. Now, the newest addition to NASA's fleet of satellites is supposed to improve our understanding of weather, tracking, and GPS communication. Good for Utah's Ray Chin takes a look at the new technology from the USU Space Dynamics Lab.
Scientists know very little about the upper atmosphere, 60 miles above ground, where the atmosphere ends and space begins. But they're hoping this mission will change that. This is a model of ICON, Ionospheric Connection Explorer, the payload that will be part of NASA's mission into space. It took engineers tens of thousands of man-hours to build the real thing, with the final integration and testing done right here in Logan, a satellite that will hopefully unravel the mystery of the so-called no man's land.
This will tell scientists how the weather on Earth affects the weather up in space. And this is really important because a lot of the systems that we rely on for our everyday life, like GPS, they communicate through the atmosphere and the ionosphere.
The UC Berkeley-led team is in charge of the NASA-funded mission, along with engineers and scientists across the globe. Research and testing done right in our backyard at the Space Dynamics Laboratory, or SDL, at Utah State.
It allows us to test both the instrument and the entire instrument suite in an environment that is very similar or even exactly the same as it will be on orbit. And that's very important because we have to make sure before we launch that we are going to work on orbit, because we can't send anybody up to make a little repair.
Part of ICON will measure wind and temperature in the colors of Earth's air glow.
And that's very similar to the Doppler shift that we're used to on the ground. When a fire truck is driving towards us or away from us, it sounds differently.
ICON will travel nearly 16,000 miles an hour around Earth. It may all be rocket science, but it has all the practical uses for us Earthlings.
So all kids looking for Pokemon rely on understanding how to get communication from satellites.
The launch is expected in 2017, and scientists will receive data within 30 days of launch. At Space Dynamics Laboratory at Utah State University, Saray Chin, good for Utah.
Thank you, Saray. Now, data that is actually gathered from this latest satellite will also help military, as you heard, Pokemon enthusiasts, and help meteorologists predict the weather.